Hello. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Thing okay? Thing okay? Sound. Oh. Is this better? Oh. Is this better? Hello? Hello? Alright, I think we're good. Hello? Alright, I think we're good. Hello? You guys let me know if you can't hear anything. You guys let me know if you can't hear anything. You guys let me know if you can't hear. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I'm making a horror game in Godot with Godot. I need to mute my stream, jeez. Alright. Yeah, I'm making a horror game in Godot. Just because it's good. And it's like the only engine I like to use. So I'm setting up like a basic scene and stuff. I have like some indirect lighting. I have some nice reflections developed here. And we're going to be making a player controller today. So, yeah. So, let's just... Well, not just only a player controller, but we're going to be doing definitely a little bit more than just a player controller. But let's just open the script. Player controller. So, yeah. What do we usually start off with? So, we usually start off with our variables. So, we'll probably do export group movement physics. Wait. Yeah, we're good. So now we do public. Let's just do, no, we gotta do export. Oh my gosh. Export public variable. Public float walk speed. And we will set this to 2. Let's do another export. Public float run speed equals 4. So that's double of 2. So, you know, I don't know why this took away the export into what the heck? All right. So we can do another export. Oh my gosh, bro. Public float jump velocity equals 4.5 float. I'll just put the velocity. Oh my gosh. Velocity. Here we go. be right back. Let's get back to this. Jump velocity equals 4.5. All right. Export public float gravity equals 25.0. That should be the end of our movement in physics. We'll do export group. This is gonna be like a body cam game, so we should do like body cam. So we should do wait, I have an idea. If we set this to public float. Oh, camera weight or something. We could do 4.5 float. If we save this and go here, movement in physics. Okay, what? So we would have to do the export. For that to work, right? Huh. Okay. Just continue. Export. Bro, I'm literally about to crash. Okay. Alright. Rotation. Wait. Equals like do 6. Sounds good to me. We'll do export group jump impact public or export. I freaking hate doing these export attributes every single time. Export public float. I don't know. Jump visual jump intensity. Jump shake intensity. Equals like 0. We need to make this really small, so 0.0 2. Might have to actually lower that later. I don't even know. Why is it giving me an error? Jump shake intensity equals 0.02. Oh. Huh. Alright. Export public float jump rotation kick or impact equals 0.0 like 14 or 15. Let's just do 15. Okay. Now I do another one. Export group jump impact. Except this one is jump impact. Or no, it's not gonna be jump. It's gonna be like dynamic jump. Dynamic jump impact versus dynamic impact. Export public float height impact multiplier equals 0.15. Then we can do public float max landing intensity equals 0.8 float. We'll also do export float export public float impact decay speed. This would be equal to about 3 somewhere there. I didn't set export attributes for this one. Okay. I would do like head bob settings because it's supposed to be a VHS, you know. So like, export group head bob. Oh my gosh, head bob settings, and we can set these to export float bob frequency equals 1.8 or something float. Just have to mess around with those values later. Export pub. Bro, oh my gosh, I actually what the heck is up with Ryder, bro? Like, what the heck, bro? Public float bob amp y equals like some like 0.0 like 7, I guess. I'm just making up numbers here. We'll see what those do later. Export float I'm about to get mad. Export float. Bob. I need to make it public. Public. Yeah. Public float. Bob. Amp. X. I don't know. 0. Equals 0.05. I'm just making up numbers. I don't think this is gonna mix well. Export. Public float. Bob amp Z 0.0. Like, we need that more. Like 6. Okay. I think we're done with our public variables. Alright, let's set our private ones then. We'll do just private node 3D underscore head. Yeah, head. Private node 3D underscore camera. Private. And yeah, actually set that to camera 3D because that's a camera, you know. So private float underscore camera rotation x equals 0 float. Private float Bob time. This doesn't need to be public, right? Float underscore peak height equals 0 float. Private bool underscore was in air equals false. Private float underscore impact energy or some equals 0 float. Okay. Okay, impact energy, private float. Oh. Whoa. Alright. Vector 3 underscore impact rotation equals vector 3 dot 0. Private impact, or no, vector 3 underscore target cam pose position equals camera. Actually, no, vector 3 dot 0. Yeah. Alright, let's get started with our first underscore ready. So let's do underscore head equals get node node 3D head underscore camera get node camera 3D. Gotta go through head to get to camera 3D. Oops, sounded awful. Alright, input dot mouse mode. Let's just start, equals input dot mouse mode enum dot captured underscore peak height equals global position dot y. Public override underscore input put event add event. So we're gonna do if at event is input dot no is input event mouse motion rotate y minus mouse motion dot relative dot x multiplied by 0.0002. And this should end on that. This should be underscore camera rotation x is also multiplied by 0.002. Oh, that's why. I forgot to put the float. All right. Underscore camera rotation x equals mathf dot clamp underscore camera rotation x math f dot degrees 2 radians minus 88 and just 88, right? So wait, no, that's not right. Oops. Yep. I don't know what that's doing there. There should be 2 on this one. But there shouldn't be 1 on there. Perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna do our head position. Rotation equals new vector 3 underscore underscore camera rotation X. Yeah, those are actually correct. Then we're gonna do public override void main, or no, not main, underscore physics process. Double delta, correct. Vector 3 velocity equals velocity. Velocity. All right. Okay. So now that we have our velocity set, we're going to do our first if statement. If not, is on floor. We're going to change velocity dot y minus or equals to gravity multiplied by float and delta. We're gonna do if global position dot y underscore peak height underscore peak height equals global dot position y underscore was on air equals true. Else if was an error, calculate height impact so underscore was an error equals false. Underscore peak height equals not that. It's just equals global position dot y. Alright. Then we're gonna do if input dot is action pressed jump and and is on floor velocity dot y equals jump velocity underscore impact energy equals jump shake intensity underscore impact rotation equals new vector 3 jump rotation impact 0 0. All right. Vector 2 input dir equals get input direction vector 3 direction equals transform dot basis multiplied by new vector 3. Input direction dot x, input direction normalized.